Okay.
I think in January, February, you were thinking about committing pretty soon. Why the wait? What's happened in your recruitment since the past couple months to keep your decision off the table?
I've got some offers that I got to think about, like getting to Oregon, Florida State, Clemson. All those offers, it just pushes it back even more because those are some great schools.
We work for the Georgia site, so you visited Georgia in the spring.
I did.
And you visited in the June. You were just telling me.
Yeah, I did.
What's it been like building relationships with Coach T-Rob specifically since he's took over?
Man, it's been great. T-Rob's a great guy. I've been having conversations with him, talking about how it would fit in the program. That is big to me because I can play with my boy KJ. I've been knowing him for a long time, so that would be big.
Did you know T-Rob, I guess, when he was back at Alabama?
I did.
What was it like him? He wouldn't hit you directly, I guess, but building it once he got to Georgia, he's like, hey, I'm in a new spot. I still want you just the same.
Yeah, it was just like that. I had went to Alabama. When he was there, I got to work out with him. I like how he coached, so I already knew he was a great coach when he went to Georgia.
From a spring practice, what's it like seeing him kind of work into the environment of the Georgia practice, how Kirby runs things?
Man, he fits right in. He acts like all the coaches, all high, upbeat, screams a lot, like they do out there.
What's his personality like? Is he got to talk to guys about T-Rob? Like, he's funny, he's always himself. Like, how do you describe him?
He's always funny. I haven't seen him be like really stern. Like, if the players mess up, he's more like a corrective criticism type person, not no cuss you out type of guy. And that's the type of coach that I was looking for.
The June visit, was that a camp or workout or anything? Or was that just getting back down there?
I just got back down there. I was down there. Yeah, I was by myself. I went down there for a visit. Yeah.
What were your main takeaways from getting down there a couple weeks ago?
That Georgia hasn't changed. I was up there a lot with my freshman year. I loved it out there, and I went back to give them a checkup. Georgia hasn't changed. It's actually a better program. It's always going to continue to get better.
It seems like a really long time ago, but they were your first offer.
It was.
Right? I mean, what does that mean to you now? Like I said, all these other programs that jumped in. What does it mean to look back on, man, this was the first team to believe in me way back then?
Man, it's big because, like, they gave me the shot, basically. Like, they put everybody on notice of me, and I appreciate them for that. And now it's big in my recruitment.
The thought of playing for Kirby, a former college safety, how big is that?
That's huge. I was at the practice, he was at the safeties, he was on the safeties, and even when I was out there, he was on me in the workout.
How do you describe their defensive coaching staff? Like Kirby, T-Rob, Dante, you got Muschamp still hanging around.
Yeah.
How do you describe what that coaching staff is like specifically for a DB?
Man, the coaching staff is like, it's real like what I said about Coach T-Rob. It's like corrective criticism. Only person that will really cuss you out is probably Kirby, and he's the big dog, so you just got to take that to the chin. But other than that, all the other coaches are chill. Like they take you to the side, tell you what you need to do, how you need to do it. And I really miss Muschamp. He was a defensive coach when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
That's what made me like Georgia a lot back then.
How much, or where would you say Georgia's at in your recruitment?
Georgia definitely gonna be in my top 10.
Who are some other, I guess who are some other standouts? And is there like an inner circle among the top 10 in which order?
I'm not sure about the inner circle among the top 10, but some cool schools that'll be in there is like Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, Texas. Yeah, those are a few schools that'll be in there.
What are the top factors that have got Georgia high on this?
Development, like T-Rob is a great developer. The Georgia program develops athletes. They got a lot of athletes that to go in the NFL. It's a great program.
What has KJ told you about his experience there so far? What he likes about it? Why y'all can team up again?
Yeah, he said it was a great program. Like he gained so much weight, like muscle out there. That was the main thing. He said the weight training and how he kept his speed. That's big for me as well, the weightlifting and keeping my speed once I get to college.
Do you have a new commitment timeline? I heard you talking to Tyler, maybe
late July.
I think once upon a time I heard something about you could potentially reclassify. Has that been talked about, or is that something on the table?
It definitely has been talked about. I'm still trying to wait for that out, like trying to see what I'm going to do.
Has Georgia discussed that with you at all? Or is that more just like an inside?
I don't know. I don't know how it...
I guess Georgia's talked about, hey, we'd love to have you in the 25 class too.
I don't know how it got out, but every college has talked to me about, and every college has basically said that they'd take me either one.